Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. Previously, I summed the other video by talking about how we can change the world in our small ways, in the spaces we are, in the time we find ourselves in, how our small actions can actually cause a butterfly effect in the whole world and life. Um, I wanted to substantiate on that, and we mostly think of changing the world as a big gesture, like becoming the president or becoming the chairman of the AUC. Why did I say that? Yeah, that is just one of the examples anyway. Or like owning shit that you can actively like do charity to people, have a multi-million charity organizations. We feel we have to change the world in a way that most people can see that we change the world. It's not for our own gratification, it's not for our own expression of love towards humanity or any other of that stuff, but the incessant need for us to be seen like we are helping someone or helping about something in a space. I don't mind if those are your motivations. Either way, you're doing good to the world. Yeah, like if you go give uh, bales of food and flour to a myriad of children's homes. Yeah? For the likes, for the social media, I don't know if that's your thing and you do that obviously, but if you do that for the root reason of you being seen while you do that, it's okay. It's helping. The kids are eating and stuff, but I feel our help and our service to humanity needs to come from a deeper space, a deeper place. It needs to come from the heart, you know. And it's not like you're doing it expecting something back or anyone to see or recognize that action. It's just doing it so because that's basically who you are, and you feel like there is a need that you need to, there is a need for you to help at a certain circumstance or situation. I'm digressing. But now, how do you let's look at the little ways that people change the world without even knowing. Most of the people, I'll take a random example. Most of us don't really even say hi to the old people we meet on the roads and stuff. Something which was really important when we were growing up. Uh, the times we were growing up, it's like an abomination if you're on the way with an old guy, maybe you're approaching whatever. Mko kwa njia. Mko kwa njia unakutana na mzee. It was like a custom for you. You had to respectfully say hi or greet that person. Like it doesn't matter how you felt about them, if you knew them or not. Some of them were even told they were witchcraft, witchcraft, witchcraftsmen. Some of them was witches, but you still had there is that you're entrenched in that internally that she deserves respect no matter who. And you say hi, they'll smile on the day we're gone. Nowadays we don't even do that. Actually, like I saw a video where a guy owns on a phone, probably early 20s guy, very muscular, very fit, who can stand the longest time compared to the mzee who was seated in that same bus, who was standing in that same bus holding those two thingies you hold so you don't like fear of sana when it's bumpy and stuff. It's not like he has to get up for the mzee. It's not like he's obliged, sorry, to give his seat up to this mzee because of all this. But it's something that sits in us as humans. There is that the original courtesy that you're born with. And I feel like Man, what are we doing now? Because sitting just for 30 minutes with an old guy somewhere, letting him tell his stories, tell his truths, is literally one of the most life saving shit you can do to an elderly person. Because I believe in my thinking, that guy has a library of things he'd like to share. But the constant ignorance from maybe the people he loves or the family or his close friends who you might as well assume they're gone now, He's a lonely guy. He needs someone to talk to, someone to vent, and tell stuff about. But he doesn't have that. Imagine calling that person just a little time. It's not like skip a game or skip a hangout with your peers and spend a time with the old man. You might learn a lot actually from that. And in that feel, apart from that part where the old man is grateful for you spending some time with him or her, uh, what you might learn from that conversation might go a long way in you saving or um man, words fail me sometimes. I'm sorry, especially when my mind is like going faster than yeah. It comes a long way mm, for you in helping you change the ideas you have on what saving the world might actually mean. I hope it makes sense. You'd meet a stranger, somewhere very, very, what do we call it? In our local kiosks, someone mazee amekosa 20 bob extra. They done bought a bunch of stuff, and it's a Kadogo economy. So uh, he has shopped or she has shopped, and she's lacking like 15 or 20 shillings. You can chip in. It's not like you don't need it. You obviously need it. You have use for it. Obviously, it's money. But that single act, the ripple effect that can come from that single act, whew, magical. Just magical. Because those thoughts and those gestures linger on people's mind for long enough for them to like somehow. And every that day you think about something that someone did to you at your moment of need or at your moment of desperation, and you'll be like, yeah, that 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 kind of saved my life. And there is nothing more important than being a glimmer of hope or light to someone who's been lost in darkness for ages. Uh, what else? This is what we call the butterfly effect. I mentioned it, I think, earlier. Smile at people, not because you're a pervert or psycho, but just smile at people. When you meet someone, just smile. It's not like creepy thing. Okay, it depends on who you're smiling. But be exuberant, light, no matter what you're going through. Smile at a random stranger who's putting on a nice dress. She might have gone, she might have hustled for like months to get that dress that she really wanted. Now she's putting it, she's walking, feeling all elegant on the road and stuff, going to town and stuff. I don't know. And just a random stranger somewhere compliments, yo, nice dress, you look amazing in that dress. Do you know what that can do to a person who was just living the day? It kind of validates all the hustle that she had done when you think about it anyway. And I'm not saying you should think about these things as much as I do and get you crazy. I have been crazy before. That can do an ecstatic amount of, like life force to that person. A renewal sort of, if you'd conquer with me. I don't know if I've made sense. I do not make sense most of the time. Don't use those words to harm me. It's the only way that I can express myself. Thank you for viewing this one. Well, we'll get to more topics soon. I'm sorry, I got distracted at the end of the set. I saw a message pop and kind of disoriented me. Uh, let's do the next one. I hope I'll expound on this because I feel I have not covered everything. And most of the analogies I had, I haven't used. So bear with me. I'll be back with a better video of the same or a part two of this. If you appreciate this one, then we meet on the next topic. Yeah. Cheers. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. Apparently, it helps the algorithm and it might reach more people with this message, which I really believe needs to be heard or said. Thank you. Meet us on the next one. Cheers.